I'm going to be cooking for you today. Just for you, only you, because I have feelings. It's fine if you don't reciprocate, but we're gonna make vegan apple cinnamon pancakes. What you're gonna do is put on your product placement apron. Thank you very much, Vitasoy, for sending this in the mail. First off, you sort of need, you know, some Vitasoy. Wonderful. For those too weak to handle dairy. I'm just gonna like carry it around in this handy front pocket that Vitasoy has installed, because apparently, you know, if you wanna look like a vegan kangaroo, now's your chance. But let's start off with putting some milk in the thing. Now it says that's not actually the instructions, that's not the instructions. Whoops, the first instruction is to cut apples into thin slices. You can't tell me how to live my life recipe. Okay, for starters, the recipe says like 3/4 cup soy milky light. I don't have that, I just have sort of ordinary, so like, once again, you can't tell me how to live my life recipe. You're not my real father. Cut a little heart from each apple piece for extra loveliness. Like hell. Oh boy, someone's gonna let me near knives. Which one to choose? That's 8, right? Life's too short for counting. Make up your own rules. Live your life how you want to. I mean, we all make mistakes, just some of us just film it and put it on the internet. Adjust your frame accordingly, because you're narcissistic and you want to be in frame all the time. Okay, now that you've cut them up, combine the batter ingredients, which by the way is the rest of it. I'm bad with teaching. Please, no one ever give me a teaching job. Combined, put stuff together. Yeah. I spilt some of that on the floor. Hazard single tissue will solve all of my problems. So, you've got water, then you want the vanilla extract. Which one's a teaspoon? It's imitation vanilla essence, which is basically the same thing. And cheaper, I assume. I don't know, I didn't buy this. Actually, I have no idea when this was bought. And it doesn't seem to have an expiry date, but it's in there. What you want is like a cup of flour, and I don't have proper measuring cup. But this is a cup. It says wholemeal. Wholemeal flour? What does that mean? I am so glad that I haven't moved out of home yet, as I would surely die. Whoops. Okay, that was a bad idea, because I spilled lots. So let's just assume that's true. That's about right. Cooking is all about, you know, speed, efficiency. Who cares about, you know, accuracy, or making things taste good in the end? In you go. Put it all in there. That's what she said. Ward's baking powder. Put it in your scones. Do this elsewhere from your ingredient bowl. No, actually, there's no space. Let's just do it over it. YOLO. Spill a lot of cinnamon everywhere. Continue anyway. That counts as a pinch, right? Probably while I'm physically beating it. Am I meant to like emotionally add to the beating? You look pretty slushy. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't let you take her to the prom. She can do better than you. I know you're not even like a kilo, but like you could stand to lose some weight. How about you verse me in Monopoly and I'll crush you? Let's just eat it now. Well, I just reread the recipe. Apparently it's meant to be thin slices of apple. I mean, does that look thin to you? Can you see it? Can you see it? So I'm gonna make these slices even thinner. Was I meant to take the skin off it? Maybe. Let's find out. Like, this is an adventure for all of us. Ready for this emotional roller coaster of pancake making? I know I'm not. The next step is eat even more batter, because deep down we are all really disgusting, and trust me, I know you do this too at home. There's no shame. Like, let's just not pretend. Wow, that did so much. This looks like a frying pan. Or is it? Dun dun dun. Let's just assume so. I mean, it clearly identifies this one, so let's just treat it as one. Because otherwise that would be rude. Drip, 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 drip. Ignore how healthy this recipe sounds and just sort of like pour as much oil as you want. I mean, it doesn't actually say set it on fire, but I think you should actually turn on the stove. Away from the handle. Ignore the fact that you saw nothing. And, you know, just sort of try and pretend and ignore the fact that you're making pancakes at like 2:30 in the afternoon. Don't even bother to examine your life choices. Add an apple slice. Right? That looks delicious. Are you impressed by my culinary skills, internet? Because if so, you have really low expectations. Oh, I didn't read the steps. Okay, apparently I was meant to fry the apples first, and then do this. And now it's stuck. That's just the sound I make when I cook, it's fine. Oh gosh, why is this happening? Oh no, that's not very non-stick at all. Oh, ooh, You know, at least Hannah Hart has like an excuse. Like, she's drunk. I'm just terrible. Come on! Ah! Why? Are they meant to make that sound? This sounds aggressive. Apples have never sounded this aggressive at me before. Ah! If you came here for like a proper tutorial, I am deeply sorry. Let's try this previous one that I did. Let's hope the others are an improvement. Straight up cover it. Oh gosh. Flip! Oh, yay! I did it correctly! Looks weird, but we'll roll with it. Let's not judge it by its appearance. Let's just like love it for who it is inside, which is a fried apple. Hey, that actually turned out quite well. Look. Take 3. Yes! High five. Am I talking to you? Am I referring to myself in third person? And if I was talking to you in third person, what does this sentence mean? Look how good. I did it! I did it! I did it! Yes! And it didn't fall on the floor! I believe in you. No! Nearly! Ah! It's messy! That's okay. You just keep learning from your mistakes and trying until you get it better again. And then you just sort of learn that some pancakes just lost causes, really, and sort of you distance yourselves from them. Unfriend them on Facebook and realize, you know what, we were never really proper friends. You were just sort of emotionally manipulating me in really weird ways. Especially considering you're a pancake. Continue baking as if everything is okay, and you do not have a bunch of, you know, serious issues that you should work through. Perhaps to do with intimacy, who knows? Can you say an apple and cinnamon pancake has ever truly loved you? And like, who can tell, really? I mean, all you really have is their word, and like, would you trust a pancake in court? No, exactly. I'm getting good at this in that, like, I'm not horribly failing much. Don't judge your pancakes for looking a bit browner than you expected, because that's racist. Now I'm running out of batter, so just like that poker game that sort of ruined your father's finances and made sure he had to take out another mortgage on the house, you just sort of go all in. There you go. Whole big, hot, steeping mess. Just like your debt. 1 and 2, I would have expected that from a pancake, tearing something in two, leaving it a mess of its former self. Pancakes, am I right? Am I right? This isn't a metaphor, like, I just have relationship issues with pancakes. Ah! That is just the noise I make while cooking! And at the end you have a spare piece of apple, like, which looks like a metaphor for your life. I'm so alone. Pretend that looks good. Hot. Just like me. And then you have some lovely vegan apple and cinnamon donuts. Pancakes. I'm not making donuts. Which you could serve with some delicious maple syrup, or just do what I do and just shove it straight into your mouth, because you're a disgusting creature. Congratulate yourself on not burning down the house. Again. So many consecutive days. 5 to be exact. Huh? You think you're better than me, punk? And you think you can do a better job at this? Then look in the description for a recipe. Huh? Punk. This video was not endorsed by Vitasoy, but, you know, they might as well just endorse everything I do. I mean, why wouldn't you? Thank you to Vitasoy for giving this free apron and all your other free stuff, which I'm like running out of, by the way. So like, if you just send more, you have to sort of wrap it up again like a blanket. Like, shh, go to sleep, Apple. It's time. If you'd like to know why I'm wearing lots of Vitasoy stuff, is it Vitasoy? Vitasoy. I'm gonna say Vitasoy. If that's wrong, they should change to suit me. Anyway, if you're wondering why I'm wearing their stuff and using their products, there's probably a link somewhere that way for a video explaining all of this exciting Vitasoy saga. Just watch it. Just do it. Now we know why I don't cook. Goodbye, YouTube. Here's an idea. No single generation of Pokemon is better than the other. Next up was the Blue Mountains, which didn't actually look too blue, so let's just fix that. There, okay. Then something remarkable happened.